No man, show them so can live good same way. One love, one heart.
People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, we've always heard the saying that Popo and soldier them live like puss and dog, them can't get along, they will never unite. And people, that was very evident in a little incident that occurred in a place called Portmore. I am speaking about an incident in which a soldier man came home early and he saw his wife under some soccering, under some doggering, under some cabin stabbing, under one little Popo man. So people, we are talking about Popo versus Popo. And people, when I talk about Popo versus Popo, I am speaking about the Joe Grind Popo, had the wife or the matey Popo with her two legs up in the air like a parallel flagpole during the singing of the national anthem. So people, we have to ask these questions. Do you really think that after that incident of shame and disgrace, do you think that all bridges are B-U-R-N-E-D? Do you think that they can ever make amends? Do you think that they can ever unite? Do you think that they actually learned a very important lesson, and the lesson is this: thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife? People, do you think that he can forgive and forget? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So people, after that meeting, it seems like the relevant stakeholders, we are speaking about the Popo and we are speaking about the soldier. It seems as if they draw for a little WAR plan. It seems as if they draw for a unity meeting like Norman Schwarzkopf back in the day of Desert Storm. So people, take a listen, take a look to what the Popo and the soldier has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
No man, show them so can live good same way. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Tell him. We're up.
Yeah man, we're good.
Yeah man, no bad blood.
Yeah man.
I hope you mean what you're saying. Alright.
So people, you heard what they have to say. Do you think that the Popo and the soldier can actually unite? Or do you think that this is RUM talk? Do you think that they can actually make a bond truce? Do you think that the contract is signed and sealed? Do you think that anybody is going to violate? And people, let me know in the comment section. Do you think the Popo is going to violate the truce? Or do you think that it is going to be the soldier? Or do you think that they are going to be battling, both of them, to see who can break the truce first? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So people, we heard what both parties have to say, and people, this is my recommendation. This is recommendation number 1. The Popo and the soldier man, them have to learn to stop give bun, and also them have to learn to stop get so much bun. Because people, based on what has been said, we are speaking about decades ago, it is written, we are speaking like the 10 commandments. We are talking about the Popo and the soldier them. It seems as if they've been getting burned from the start of time, from the beginning of time. And people, it does not look like it is going to end anytime soon. People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Now people, since we are speaking about life-changing moves, we have to also make a recommendation, and this is recommendation number 2. We have to recommend that the Popo stop being so corrupt. We have to recommend that they stop taking bribes on the street. We are speaking about as it pertains to right or left. We are speaking about right or ticket or basically left or thing. People, do you think that they can change? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Recommendation number 3, the Popo and the soldier have to stop being so trigger happy. They have to stop taking out, we are speaking about innocent ghetto youth. People, do you think that they can stop? Do you think that they can stop BEATING up the taxi man them in Jamaica? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Now people, since they are claiming that they want to be better persons in society, we're going to make a 4th recommendation, and this 4th recommendation is this: they need to stop telling lies in court. They need to stop sounding so dunce when they go to court to give their testimony. People, do you think that they can get more educated and sound like some reasonable persons in court and stop throwing away all these cases? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Now people, since we're on the topic of stop telling lies, this is my 5th recommendation. I recommend that the Popo throw away that cliche script, and people, the script that I am talking about, it goes something like this. The Popo came under FIRE by some men, and after returning FIRE, a couple of SUSPECT were clutching for their lives, and when they were taken to the place of recovery, they did not make it. People, does it sound like it is a cliche script to you or just me? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word, don't put no space between the words. Now, people, the next thing that I want to talk about or highlight or spotlight is a situation as it pertains to the taximen. Now, people, just understand this situation, and people, this is the norm. It is not the exception. I am speaking about the route that is going from H00T to Reddy's Road. We are speaking about the Price Right. We are speaking about Chancery Street. Now, people, it is said, and based on investigation, based on information, I am speaking about credible information. It is said that these taximen are packing up 6 persons in a one car in the back seat alone, and we are speaking about 3 boys on the bottom and 3 girls on the top. Now, people, may I talk about some teenage picnic, and I am also speaking about they are putting 3 big men in the back seat at the bottom, and also 3 teenagers are also 3 women to sit on top of them. So people, we are talking about 6 persons in the back seat alone and 2 other persons in the passenger seat, and also we are talking about the driver. So people, we are speaking about 9 to 10 persons in a one little car, and people, we are speaking about they are jetting. Me a talk about speed, they are driving like some mad bat out of hell. So therefore, that is why we get the kind of results that we get on the news. When we hear so them CRASH, it's always at least 3 or 4 persons pass away. Now, people, what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is this. If you are a teenage boy or an adult and he places you, I am speaking about the driver, place you in the back seat, he is going to let you know that somebody has to sit in your lap. A lady or a little teenage girl or a little picnic office sit down in your lap. And if you refuse, he is going to throw you out the car. And people, what is even sad about the situation is that as soon as him throw you out, somebody is there that is eager to take your place. So like I said before, I am speaking specifically about those route taxis that are going from H00T via way of Reddy's Road and also to Chancery Street. We are speaking about Price Right. So people, just imagine you send your little teenage daughter to school and she has to sit down in a somebody's lap. She has to sit down in a stranger lap. And people, we know that there's a lot of pedophiles. There are a lot of persons that are out there that like to touch up like a picnic. So people, just imagine what is going on in the back of those taxi cab, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.
Accident at airport road. Accident.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that there was a ACCIDENT on Airport Road. And people realize that since they built all these toll road and all these highway, it seems as if there's been more ACCIDENT. It seems like everybody foot kind of get heavy, and people, we see it once again, we see it one more again. And people, based on what we saw in this video, it was obvious that the truck was not on the road. It was obvious that the truck did not belong on that thing that it looked like it was on. And people, I don't know if it is a bike, I don't know if it is a car, I don't know exactly what it is. However, something did not look quite right. Something did not belong. So people, the moral of the story is this. It seems like these drivers in Jamaica, they never learn. It seems as if they're always distracted when they're on the road. And people, the fact of the matter is that that is because most persons bought their driver's license in Jamaica, and the truth and the fact is that most of them cannot drive, and the truth and the fact is that it seems like some of them can't even read. So people, that is the effect, that is the trickle down effect. So the point that I am trying to make is that until persons decide to change their mindset and the way of thinking, until persons decide that they want to obey the rules, laws and regulation of the road, we're always going to have that problem, point blank and period. No, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I don't know what is the reason for this little ACCIDENT. However, I do know that in most cases, we are speaking about 95 to 99% of the time, it is always speeding. It is always the motivating factor or the #1 factor. However, my recommendation is this: until Jamaica implements some strict driver's license standard, until Jamaica start to monitor the persons that are getting tickets in Jamaica, this thing is going to be happening over and over and over and over again. It is going to be like a revolving door, and a lot of persons are going to lose their life. So people like me say, it seems like the people them head kind of hard. It seems like they never learn, and people like them say, who can learn, they are definitely going to fail. So people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.